Good afternoon, welcome to another video. We are yet again back up in London. This time we are in Canary Wharf and we're doing Paws on the Wharf, which is a art trail for guide dogs for the blind. So there are, was it 25 painted guide dogs around Canary Wharf. Each one also has a touch element and a smell element. So we'll go through these and we're going to go try and find them all in a sensible amount of time. So come with us. I have a map. It keeps getting crumpled in the wind. Aha, yes, you're right. I hadn't even spotted that, I was too distracted by the water feature. Ben. This one has a very obvious touch element in that you've got Braille name labels on here, although I don't read Braille.
Well, you kind of know what it is.
Well, because these say, yes. So you could use this one to learn Braille if you wanted to.
Why does it smell like?
It's a good question.
Why does it smell the tribe?
I think you have to be on a guided tour and they provide.
Do they give those on the tour? That's mean.
Gosh, that is sick. What is that? It's a drain. Not that thing.
That's a drain. It does give, because the trail is accessible, they do actually give you detailed instructions how to get from one to the other if you're partially sighted, if you're not particularly mobile. This sort of pattern I've seen many times online. This is a colour blindness test, but also this is the one that said it had raised elements which are letters in Braille, so each of these little clusters is a different letter, but I don't know Braille well enough to know what any of them are. Oh, this one's nice. What's the sensory element on this one? A soft, warm blanket. Yeah, they haven't got that either. Some of them, the sensory element is built in, like the Braille ones. It looks like some of them, they only add the sensory element for the sensory tours, which is a shame.
Very beautiful.
It's also got gold. It's got gold eyes with hearts in them as well.
I like how they've used the contrast of dark and light colours.
Very good. Right, we're going into Jubilee Place because 4 of the dogs. Let's get through here. 4 of the dogs are inside for some reason, but most of the rest of them are outside.
Yeah, plus on like a Monday or Friday.
Next to entrance to Jubilee line outside Cos and Wharf Kitchen.
Maybe it is guide dogs doing tricks. Maybe it is guide dogs doing tricks.
Oh yes. Oh, I hadn't even spotted that. There's an actual guide dog.
There's more than
Well
one.
spotted, and a puppy. Oh, well, there's one straight away. Rosetta indeed. Oh, and the Rosetta say things like helpful, funny, companion, reliable,
It's
obedient,
basically
loyal,
listing all the
cuddly,
things that
strong.
the guide dogs are.
Yeah, pretty much.
In a very beautiful piece of art.
Oh, now this one is shiny.
Shiny! This is very shiny. I like how it's used a lot, like nearly all the colours of the rainbow and some more. It's quite bright. You can see it from a distance.
Look at that face.
Oh,
Trusty.
It even says Trusty on its name.
That's a very cute one.
You've got some are mirrors, some are glass elements, some are stones. All different sizes and shapes. Oh, and some are just tiles.
And some are sequins.
And all the way down its tail as well.
I like how they've used different materials for different parts of the
That's nice, that one, isn't it? Although slightly weird to stroke. It's a bit sort of rough to stroke. Weird pods in Canary Wharf. Herby's tail.
There's some fruits at the back, some apples, grapes.
Area 1, Sculpture number 6, Herby's Tail by Gayani Ariyaratne. A yellow dog with the dog's chest covered in white and yellow daisy-style flowers that are raised. The dog's lower half is covered with vibrant flowers on a green background.
That's mini golf.
Area 1, Sculpture number 7, Guidelines by Guthrie. A black and white swirl patterned dog. The black swirl pattern is slightly textured, whereas the white swirls are smooth. Sculpture is sponsored by Canary Wharf Group. To learn more about guidelines,
This one doesn't
and
have
the
any
artist's
defined
Guthrie,
features.
visit contains a hyperlink. The scent and touch item the artist associates with their sculpture is mint humbugs.
Yes, the NaviLens bit just said the black bits have texture and the white bits are smooth, and both the sense and touch item for this one are mint humbugs. You can sort of see why. Well, you get a nice view of the outside of Billingsgate Market from here. From the entrance to Crossrail, or sorry, Elizabeth Line, which is down there, so we need to get down level. But thankfully there's a handy staircase. What interests me here is that this is the Crossrail or Elizabeth Line station, and it seems that in order to put this in, because there's no more space in Canary Wharf, they've just manufactured an island in the middle of this wharf, taken out this dock, well, a chunk of water in this dock, and just built a station building in the water. Kind of weird, but I guess because the docks aren't really used much anymore for anything else, for cargo, largely just used for entertainment. It doesn't really matter. Looks like it's inflatable. On the map, it looked like a great big boat where number 10, 11 are inside there. And that's it's not really far off. Purple train, as Jeff Marshall would say. It's a very traditional guide dog from the front, but with photo frames painted on the back. There's some guide dog adventures. I like that.
Area 2, Sculpture number 8, Guide Dog Adventures by Sean Healey, a realistic yellow dog with a white guide dog's harness. On the dog's back are postcards of guide dogs and their owners from different parts of the UK.
For the love of dogs. Wasn't that the Paul O'Grady show? Stay. Fetch. Lie down. On its legs it says bark and woof. Oh, right here. This one has horns. Oh, Jurassic bark. It's a bad dad joke. It's Jurassic bark.
That is a very bad dad joke, Jurassic Park. It's like a triceratops. It's like a triceratops. Triceratops, okay? I'm so mean, it's a triceratops.
Yes, it is. Down to -3.
Area 2, Sculpture number 11, Visionaries by Lois Cordelia, a dog covered with different faces of famous people past and present with lived experience of sight loss, including Louis Braille,
Oh, I see.
Rachael,
They're all famous people who had sight loss.
Like Louis Braille.
Like Louis Braille, who invented Braille, Rachael, Stevie Wonder.
That's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, that's Ray Charles. And Dame Judi Dench is around here somewhere, up here. In fact, one of the dog's eyes is Dame Judy's eye. You've seen me use it a couple of times already, actually. On the side of these, you can see the multicoloured codes. That's a NaviLens code. So NaviLens is an app that helps partially sighted, visually impaired people to navigate, to find out things about the world. So you may well have also seen these in other places. You may well have seen them on Kellogg's cereal. Other products have them. The idea being that unlike a QR code, a traditional QR code, the app can identify them from much further away, from different angles. It can tell how far away they are. So this is not sponsored, it's a really cool app. And so you've seen me use it. If you ever see these codes, download the NaviLens app, point at the code and it'll read you out some information about it. You might find it useful. Now this here is my sort of art.
That is so cool.
Made up of a load of computer motherboards. Oh, and it's illuminated as well.
Oh, why is there a giant rubber duck?
I don't know why there's a giant rubber duck.
I found it.
Very good. Mind you, this walkway's sort of artwork in itself as well. It's pretty brightly coloured. I think they do have like light shows in there at night as well. Oh, pretty.
That time again. Another dog. This time. Another fun. All football. Very bad joke. This one. So beautiful. And they're all playing. I don't want to. Come this side. Come this side.
Next one should be around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can just see the back of its head.
Poncho. Don't know why. Very nice. It's like very precise line.
This is an interesting bridge, this one. It looks like something out sort of a Disney ride or Star Trek. This is a completely different art thing. But I think it lights up at night. Yes, because there's lights all along the edges here that will potentially do light shows at night. But we're going this way, I think. Yes, we are. Now there's two of them here, so this is a good chance to show off another aspect of the NaviLens app.
Sculpture number 15. Cobalt by
So it
Jenny
should
Leonard.
read me
Seeing two codes 54
whichever is
feet
closest
away,
to the
area
centre
3.
of the vision of the
Sculpture
camera.
number 14. Where's Thea by Caroline Daly. 45 feet.
And then as I walk towards it, you'll
14
hear this.
feet away,
I got
area
confused
3.
because I feel I got in the way of the code.
35 feet away, area 3.
As I walk
Sculpture
towards
number
it,
14.
that noise will get
Where's
faster.
Thea by Caroline Daly. 33 feet.
It'll tell me how far away I am.
24 feet. 21 feet. 18 feet.
And if it starts
14
drifting to the
feet.
side, it gets quieter again until the middle where it gets louder again.
11 feet. 9 feet. 6 feet. 4
The
feet.
feet measurements are not necessarily always right.
Till hotellet nu eller? Ja, hotellet. Hur kan man flyga?
Ah. Now a barbecue boat sounds fun. That's a little boat with a barbecue in the middle. I wonder how far you can go in these boats. Oh, there's the There's the giant rubber ducky. No idea. Right into the sun. Box to the future. So many puns. Dog Brown, and where it says Dog Brown is also in Braille again, D-O-G, and so on.
Was that a giraffe or was that?
Yes, Kerry and I have seen this pattern before on one of the giraffes in Croydon Stands Tall.
Was that the one outside the hotel?
Don't remember where it was. I think it was on North End, outside the almshouses.
Life is golden, which is the name of your song. Golden.
Oh, Tom, did you see those boats where you can have barbecues on?
I like all the flowers. Can I come here? Where's the next one?
Some of these might have texture actually. That one's ever so slightly raised. Looks almost like a sticker. This one's like sand textured. No. Sweet face though. He's got almost a moustache. Day off at the beach. I do wonder how much of a day off guide dogs actually get. But I think they're pretty good. Once you remove the harness and the handle, I think they are pretty good at being a pet dog. And, you know, turning off the working part to some degree. I think they will always have some amount of that working spirit, even when they have time off. Straight on. Sit down. Find the crossing. Good boy. These are various commands given to guide dogs there. Find the way, wait, steady, left, wait, forwards. Quite sure what these are. I'm guessing they're buoys or something that used to be used in the port. No idea. It feels like at this point we might have run out of touristy areas. This feels a bit more working port and industrial unit. The routes I choose for these do end up with us in some slightly weird places. We appear to be stuck between a massive substation and the back end of an office building, and it is very windy. But we want West Ferry Circus, and just back there was a pedestrian sign saying West Ferry Circus this direction. So I think we probably want to go up these stairs here. That's more like the level we want to be on. I wouldn't have wanted to walk up that ramp, so we're definitely in the right place. I can see a guide dog. Oh, in fact, there's one right here. I hadn't even spotted the one right here. I was looking at the one over further. This is a graffiti style one.
Graffiti dog. It's called Every Man Has Their Day.
Oh, very funny.
Huh? Grammar.
That weird thing. These trees look like something out of my Lego.
You've got these have some texture to them, the drizzles, and then it's also been bedazzled around one eye with some sequins and then varnished over.
This also has a bit of texture, these glittery bits.
Yeah. And then where they stripped off, like not sharp, but it has got a point.
Yeah. This time they made it quite cool. Oh, a bit of texture.
This one's sort of undersea. You've got like a diver here and then some weird gremlin-y things. I'm going to have to listen to the description of this one and see what it's actually talking about. There we go, it says here, my design represents tackling the difficulties we face in life, recognising, owning life challenges and pushing onwards for a better life, acceptance of the good and striving to do better, recognising life is challenging and beautiful at the same time. I was going to say is this Sherlock Bones, but no, they've gone for it's a Baskerville ham. Donut. Violin on his back. Detective notes, smart shoes, cufflinks.
Very smart, isn't it? Oh look, he's got a cello on his back. I like that, Ruben, aren't you? He may be a detective, because look, cello. Oh, look at that odd pink circle.
Pink tunnel and a goose island.
That's cool.
Hello. There are an awful lot of residential blocks around here. It's assuming all residential, including a weird blocky one with the lower flats in this section having square balconies, and then the ones in the top section having sort of curved bits of balconies. You can just about see the Millennium Dome there, or the O2. Constellation dog stars. I love that they use the dog's eye as an eye in the design. Oh, these all have names as well. And with that, we found all the 25 guide dogs in Paws on the Wharf. If you'd like to donate to support guide dogs, I will put some information for that on screen. They've given some information here. £6 could go towards paying for 2 weeks of food for a guide dog puppy. £10 could pay for a walking guide dog partnership for a day. £16 could buy a puppy and training jacket for one of the puppies. But any amount you're able to donate, I'm sure they would love. Also, if you are blind or partially sighted, don't forget the NaviLens app that you can download, could be useful for you. And if any of those dogs really stole your heart and you want to buy them, they're going up for auction on the 5th of June. I'll put the address on screen for where you can go and take part in that auction if you want to own one of these dogs. So thank you very much for watching, from me and from Auntie Kerry hiding there behind us. There'll be another video next week, so if you'd like to subscribe, like all that usual YouTube stuff, I'll be very grateful, and I'll see you again next week. To find out more info about all the dog statues, watch this video next. Otherwise, there's a playlist of all our other art trails, or YouTube thinks you'll like this video next.
Log flume, go across. Oh, so we are stopping here for this one.
When leaving the train, please remember to take all your belongings